everyone, it's Kayla, and today I'm doing a book haul. I have some books to show you that I just picked up randomly, and also a few things that I picked up in New York when I went for the one day of BookCon that I actually managed to get to. I actually didn't buy any books when I was in New York. Riley and I were so excited to go to Midtown Comics after BookCon was over, but it ended up torrential downpouring, and we had to walk back to our hotel without any umbrellas or anything, and by that point we were just pretty much like, you know what? Forget that. Midtown Comics ain't gonna happen. So Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, she was kind enough to give me this pocket-sized Wreck This journal that she picked up at BEA, and I love my Wreck This journal, and I need to get back to it. I love doing fandom-related stuff in mine, and this one is just a travel version. Just, you know, different things that you can do on the road and things like that, or when you're standing in line somewhere, and I really like this a lot. And while we were in the hotel room, Lainey was going through her books, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid, I should have gotten you this. And I was like, what? And she goes, The Merits of Naturalness by an obscure writer. It's by Jackson. It's Jackson's like guide in the bone season world. It's like kind of like a glossary of terms, encyclopedia kind of thing about the dreamscape world and different things like that. And it's been over a year since I read the bone season, and I forget specific things, so I can't really say what this is about exactly, but I feel like if I read this, I'll be good to go for the Mime Order, because I thought I was gonna have to reread the bone season because so much stuff happens and there's so much information. Riley was nice enough to give me her copy because she hasn't read the bone season yet, and she knows that I love it, so I'm so excited to own this. I thought for sure that eventually like Bloomsbury would release like a e-reader type version of this, but now I have a physical copy and I am so excited about it. Riley also gave me a copy of Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I actually started reading this book on my way home from New York, and I finished it in a day. It was so cute and I loved it so much. It's about this girl who's allergic to everything, so her mom keeps her, you know, protected and inside the house all the time, and then a boy moves next door, and it's just so adorable, and I love this so much, and it's such a quick read. And since Lainey had to catch a flight, she kind of had to limit what she took with her, so she actually gave me this arc of the Alumina. Yes, The Alumina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Amy Kaufman is a co-writer of These Broken Stars, which I really like. And this is an arc, guys, and it's hardcover. Can we talk about the fact that this arc is hardcover? Ooh. Oh my god, I didn't even know this. So this is what the naked book looks like. Oh my god, I love it. And I'm not really sure what this is about, but it seems to me that it's about all these clues and you piece things together bit by bit. And the format looks so different, and I'm so excited to get to it. And yeah, I'll probably read this eventually because I'm really interested just because of the way it's structured and this naked hardcover arc. So then I also picked up this little postcard of a preview of the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone fully illustrated edition that's coming out this year. So excited for those, so excited for those. It's just a little postcard and there's an illustration on the back, and this book, guys, is going to be so beautiful. And I'm just so happy that Harry Potter is living on. The boy who lived will always live. Just saying. So I think that we can all agree that the best thing to come home with me from New York City was Walk on Earth a Stranger by Rae Carson. This comes out in September, and it's the first book in her new trilogy about the California Gold Rush back in the 1850s. Already read it, of course, and I freaking loved it. And I'm not just saying that because I love Rae Carson. Well, I do love Rae Carson, but I'm just saying hella yes to this book. There's so much. Ooh, there's so many good themes, and the world building, even though it's historical fiction, is so rich that you just get so absorbed into the story and immersed into American culture back then, and it's just riveting, and I could not put it down. It's historical fiction, but it has one fantasy element. Our main character is a girl who can sense gold in the ground. She can feel where gold is, and of course living in the gold rush era, that's a major problem and people would want to exploit that. So she runs away from home. I'm not going to give you more details than that, and she disguises herself as a boy to get across country to California. So this whole book is her journey doing that. I will be filming a full spoilery discussion on this book after this video, but it won't be until September. Oh, and it's also signed because my awesome friends stood in line, were front and center waiting for Rae Carson, and it's signed to Kayla. There it is. There it is. Okay, so that was it for all of the stuff that I got in New York. Let's move on to the randomness, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. The genres of the next couple books that I'm going to show you are literally all over the place. I picked up Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe by Fanny Flagg, and I've seen this movie. I love this movie, but I wanted to read the book because after reading Walk on Earth a Stranger, I really want to get that American history feel. I'm really craving that right now. So switching gears a little bit, I picked up Agent to the Stars by John Scalzi. This is my first John Scalzi book. I got it on the recommendation of Lindsay from Lindsay Ray. And I figured since she started reading James Rollins, who's my favorite adult author, I would pick up one of John Scalzi's books because she raves about him. So I'm really excited to read this. I actually started on reading it for Rainbowthon, and I'm about 2 chapters in, so I don't really know what's going on. But apparently this book is about an agent who's up and coming in Hollywood, and he gets hired by an alien race to represent them to the human race as friends. And the alien race isn't the most attractive bunch, and they want to appear, you know, good and well-mannered to humans. I also picked up End of Days by Susan E., the last book in the Angel Fall trilogy, but it's not called the Angel Fall trilogy. It is called Penryn and the End of Days? Nope, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But I am halfway through the second book, World After, so after that I will be reading this, and I love this series. It's super addictive. It's about an angel apocalypse, and it's dark. Like, I did not expect it to be this dark, but it is hella dark. Whew. I also picked up Moremore by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and this is a new adult book set in Las Vegas surrounding a Vegas show. It's a circus. Love is a circus, obviously. And I'm really excited to read this. Lainey raves about it. I haven't really dabbled in new adult too much. I've read maybe 1 or 2 books, and I was like, eh. But apparently the plot in this is really good, so I'm really excited to check it out. And I also picked up The Raft and the Dawn by Renee Adia, and this is a retelling of 1001 Arabian Nights, and everybody is literally raving about this. I wish I had picked it up sooner because the hype is kind of getting to me. I also picked up Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan. This is the first collection in the Reria Revelations trilogy series. I picked up this book because I am literally dying for The Winds of Winter. Like, literally, I need that book yesterday. The Winds of Winter is my oxygen, and I need to breathe. And that's why I picked this up, because I hope that it could just fill the void a little bit and hold me over until Winds of Winter is hopefully published by the time I'm 50. The last 3 things I have to show you are graphic novels and trade paperbacks. I picked up Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. She is the author and creator of Lumberjanes, which I absolutely love. She also designed the cover art of Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I'm so excited to read this. The art looks so colorful and fantastic. I also picked up Alex and Ada Volume 1 by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. I haven't heard a lot about this series. However, I saw it on Amazon underneath like the recommendations based on what you already bought, and it's an Image produced comic. I have yet to find something by Image that I have not liked. And the last trade paperback I picked up was Manifest Destiny Volume 1, which is Flora and Fauna. I believe this is about the Lewis and Clark expedition, but like with monsters and stuff, so it's like a supernatural retelling of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This is what the art looks like. I always have to make sure there's no nudity, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, that's it for my totally random haul. Let me know below if you have read any of these and what you thought of them. Let me know below what you're currently reading, and I'll see you all soon with another video. Bye!